Title: The Silent Audition, A Story of Charlie Chaplin. Many years ago, in the early 1900s, a young boy named Charlie wandered the streets of London with a heart full of dreams but pockets full of nothing. Charlie Chaplin grew up in deep poverty. His father had died young, and his mother, once a singer, lost her voice and her sanity. At just 7 years old, Charlie was sent to a workhouse where poor children were made to live and labor. Often he slept hungry, with newspapers as blankets. But Charlie had a secret power: he could make people laugh. One day, a local theater announced they were looking for a child actor. Charlie, wearing worn-out shoes and a patched coat, stood in line with dozens of boys, many better dressed and more confident. When it was his turn, the man behind the desk looked at him and frowned. "You're too small," he said. Charlie didn't argue. Instead, he stepped onto the stage and began to perform, without a single word. He mimicked the audition director's frown, pretended to trip over his own feet, and then turned a sad face into a wide, silly grin. The room burst into laughter. The audition director clapped. "You're in," he said. That one silent audition changed Charlie's life. He joined the theater group, traveled to America, and eventually entered the world of silent films. There he created the Tramp, a character who was poor, clumsy, kind-hearted, and deeply funny. Much like Charlie himself. Charlie's films like The Kid, City Lights, and Modern Times made millions laugh, even during hard times like wars and the Great Depression. Yet behind his smile was the memory of pain, hunger, and loneliness. Years later, when Charlie was old and honored with an award in America, he stood on stage and said, "To truly laugh, you must be able to take your pain and play with it." He had done just that, turned his tears into laughter, his struggles into stories. And that's how a little boy from the streets of London became the man who made the whole world laugh without saying a single word.